Hey guys, it's me. Hello. Am I live? Spraying some of Anne Marie's Fatigue Relief Mist from Sacred Green Earth in Oakland, New Jersey. One of my favorite stores. I have so many. But hi guys. Oh my gosh, long time no talk. Um, and I see people. Hey, just really quick since I just signed on. I am going to I have to come into the chat from my phone so that way I can respond to you guys. And I just want to share this in one of my groups. Gotta make sure I can find it first. How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I haven't been on live in a long time, but there's been a lot going on, right? I hope everyone is doing amazingly. I'm not doing too bad. I'm busy. I have a 5-year-old. She keeps me busy. But otherwise, I'm just staying optimistic, staying patient. You know, we're gonna get through this, and I hope everybody is also in that mindset. Okay, so Facebook changed a little bit of stuff, so bear with me. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, so many awesome people in here already. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I invited some guests. If anyone wants to join in, just come on live with me and just give a little shout out to whatever you have going on. Like I am totally open to whatever goes down. I have my Rider Waite Smith cards here tonight. I have something really fun here tonight, so you guys definitely it's worth waiting for me to figure this out. Because the real reason I wanted to come on tonight was to announce that next week, this 1 week from today, Wednesday, the 29th, I'm going to do another mystery crystal night. Woohoo! These are so fun, and I got so much fun new stuff in. Since I couldn't go to the gem show, I brought the gem show to my home, and I also brought my office to my home. If you guys don't notice the difference behind me, I'm actually in my basement working off my own little pool table, but I have all my decks here. I moved a shelf over here, so I have all my stock from the office set up next to me. So if anybody needs anything, my website is up, thevenusmoon.com, and you could go to the shop to see what I have for sale. Tons of new fun things. I'll definitely talk about a lot of it tonight too. If anybody wants to do a private, shop, just message me after this or tomorrow or whenever. But I have 4 bags here tonight full. I literally, I'm gonna make each bag better than the last. Challenge accepted. So there is a lot of good stuff in these 4 little bags. You know how I do. I write the special things on tags. So I'm gonna be giving, my plan is, first I said I'm gonna give 1 away because they're really good and save the rest for the show. Then I'm like 2, I'll give 2 away. But you know me, by the end of the night, who knows what's gonna happen. So hang in. I think I might start the show with this first. Just doing 1, and we'll see how it goes. Then I'll pull some cards. Anyone that's in here that wants a card pulled, we could do Rider Waite. And then I have all these other decks. I have the self-care deck, spirit messages, animal allies. I love this deck till I get you a spirit animal to work with for that time. Ask your guides, sacred destiny, how to work your light, keys to heaven, which is one of my favorites. And then this is, if we want to go to outer space, the Starseed Oracle. That's for the late night crew. All right, so I'm really trying this. I'm really trying to figure this out. How do if anyone can help me, because so the reason I need to go to it from my phone is the comments don't scroll on my computer, and I'm just not going to stay here all night, staring at my computer. So I like to have it up here. But it's not that easy. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I can even see how many people are watching this right now, but hold on, let me see. Oh. See, I'm making a watch party. Am I a gym? Is that what that means? I made a watch party because I don't know how to do this. I'm just trying to share the video on my Facebook page. All right, well, if you guys could share the video for me, it is what it is. I can't share, but I did figure out how to pull it in my thing. So just if anyone's in the inner light spectrum and wants to let my crew there know, I'm gonna leave my phone right there. Or if you just want to share it on your page, we're already at 25 viewers. So that was gonna be my contest. So I'll see if we get to 50 viewers, then I'll pull a second bag, okay? And then we'll go from there. I want to be able to read these comments. Sorry. Still the beginning of the show. What am I? 5 minutes. Okay. It's 5 minutes, we can get started. So everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Here I am. Breathe. I'm so excited. I miss you guys. So who's ready to just go right into it and start this show off with a bang and some fun and some like high vibe energy and pull out a blind bag? So what I'm going to do, thank you guys for sharing. Oh, I love you. I love you all. See, my spirit's like, you don't need to share because the people that are meant to be there are going to come in anyway. So thank you guys. I love you. I have 3 drinks next to me. Hot tea. Might be a little too hot. We'll do the water first. All right. So, sorry, this is the part where I'm like, what keyword do I want to use? So the way my contests work, because I haven't figured out a better way yet, is I'm just going to give you guys a keyword to say, and then the first one that comes through on my end that says it gets to be the winner and open up the bag. Stephen, Claire, I miss you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Courtney, Sandra, Kelsey, Gabrielle, same name as my daughter, so I'm so glad you're here. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Jessie, Stacy, and Tiff, my loves. Bridget, oh my gosh. All right, I could go through the list all night. I love you guys for joining me. All right, so let me think. What's the code word for the night? Okay, so the first topic of the night is going to be 1, 2, 3, say new moon, because that's your welcome to the new moon, right? We're going into Taurus energy and new moon. So the first one that says new moon on my side is going to get to pick their first bag. You guys want to watch whoever gets it too. There's fun stuff. I mean, I'm excited about everything. I want to win all these bags. Samantha Curran came through first, aka Sammy Snacks, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sam, you so deserve this. All right, so Sam is gonna like set the tone for the show, so no pressure or anything, girl. But you're gonna have to pick a real good bag. And everyone else, I'm gonna give you another chance. If we get up to 50 viewers, the first person on my end that says 50 will get the second bag. Deal? All right, so Sam, girl, so go ahead. We have pink, brown, purple, and red. So see who's calling you. They are all very fun, I promise. Get up close for you. Sammy Snacks in the house. And just a little shout out for Sam. She has a freaking amazing makeup business. She does live videos also. She does all kinds of tutorials and stuff. She's going with the purple. She's got some good taste. So check out her. Sam, if you want to link your page, go ahead. Right, Prince. Gotta go with the purple. It's velour too. All right, so who's ready to see what's in the purple? Let's give Sam some hearts already because I'm excited. I'll display them in this bowl. Let's see if that works. All right, I'm going to do them one at a time. So first up, you have a gorgeous piece of smoky quartz. This is just going to help to clear out the energy, you know, any negativity that's kind of sticking around. These crystals never want to focus from me. There we go. Look how pretty. It's so icy and clear. Just kind of help get the energy, you know, back on track to where you want it to be. Or even if there's nothing bad around you right now, it helps to, you know, clear away the stuff that's kind of sticking around from the past. Next. Oh, I love this. You have a nice big black tourmaline palm stone. I love that marbling because it's such a rough stone. Fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. When I was in Vegas, I carried, well, I had shungite, but they really work similarly. One in each hand, and I'd like every casino, everywhere I went, I needed my grounding stones. So this is perfect for that, or even like anxiety or stress. Just like hold it, take some deep breaths, and it really brings you back down to earth. Super like low frequency to help kind of recharge you. Great for like bad dreams and stuff too. So I even have it in Gabby's room. All right. Next up, we have a sweet little piece of rose quartz. Is there, you can have too much rose quartz, right? The love, the healing, positive energy, some crown chakra, spirit connection, plus heart chakra work. She does not want to focus. But I think most of us know what rose quartz is, and if you don't, feel free to go on my website, thevenusmoon.com. I actually have, oh, it's really cool, all the crystal cards. I should have one over here. They're like the information about the crystals. I typed them up and I put them on. I just realized this is the bag I think it is, and I just got so excited because there's one more thing in here. But so anyway, you could get my cards for free on my website, and you could learn about all the crystals, what they look like. My shop is on there. But there's one more thing in this. And I wanted to do this one so bad. Oh my gosh. So Sam, you can't read my handwriting anyway, but you just want an extra blind bag, and it's called the Bismuth blind bag because I made an order from the Bismuth man a few weeks ago. He sent me this gorgeous freaking chunk for me. And then I also ordered some mini sizes. Bismuth is so fun. Like you can see, it's all those like natural fractals, and it comes in these fun colors. But the thing is, I didn't open any of them. I opened one just to kind of like get an idea, but I didn't open any of the rest. I think that he sent me 5. So I have 3 here for you to choose from. If I could juggle, I totally would juggle them right now. But my luck, it will go in the candle. Let's see. We're going to say, go this way. 1, middle is 2, and then this one is 3. So which one is calling you? 1, right? Oh my God, no. You got, sorry, I am dyslexic. I just threw myself off. This is 1, right? We're going to say right hand, middle, and left. I hope they're the same hands for you guys. Sorry, Sam, you said 3, but I already forgot which one was 3, if it was left hand or right hand. But I can't wait to see what's inside. So dumb. I'm sorry. I know I love bismuth, and I'm always looking for it, and it was really one of my plans to like stock up at the show. And then I was watching this bismuth guy's live show. Left hand, okay. Gotcha. You know what? That was the heaviest feeling. So I'm excited. Okay, I have a knife. I don't have my scissors. Because they tape these things up like crazy. Let me see if I can do this in a knot. That will take forever away. Thanks for clarifying, left hand. So after I open up Sam's bag, sorry, I have a minute. I want to pull, I think I'm going to pull 3 cards just for everybody that's watching. So as I'm shuffling, just kind of think about everything going on, any questions, just in case I can't get to everybody tonight. At least there'll be like a general message. And then after that, the floor is open. So if anyone wants to join in and say hi, if anyone wants to pull their own card, you know, like I'll do 1 card readings. Unless it gets slow in here and people want to go to 3 cards or more. Also on my website, you can see there's, I do offer online readings like private. So that's the only thing, when you get a reading in here, just know this is a public page. So if you don't want anything out there, you want to use a friend's name or something. Sorry. We'll be here a while, but be safe. Gabrielle, I would love to give you a card pull. Oh, ciao. I bet you look amazing. Oh my God, I already see this gorgeous purple stamp. I love it. Oh, Sam. Oh, girl. Hold on. Trying to get it on like my black bag. Hopefully it'll show up a little bit better. The colors, I know, is not going to be done justice. What is this shadow tonight? Sorry. Come on, Cam. I'm determined. Let me try my fingers. I feel like it was just zooming. Come on. You got this. Maybe if I cover my face. All right, you can see it there. Lots of sacred geometry. It's almost like a pyramid shape. Almost like it's like a cube and a pyramid together. You'll see when you get it. I feel like it's just too hot to handle. You will see it in person. That way, it's like reminds me of like a mermaid's castle. It stands up really nicely. Oh, you can see that in my cards. It's like a cube almost. You can stand in all the different ways. Oh my goodness, Sam, congratulations. So there's everybody all together. Whoop, there you go. Now you can see it. What an awesome set. I'm going to save your bubble wrap so I can wrap it back up safe and sound. That is awesome. Yeah, I'll put you over here. Okay. Yay. That was so exciting. So I have 3 more that will have really fun stuff in them too. And that bismuth is like a decent stiff. Like, I'm just saying that because like I've been looking for a while because I wanted to kind of get a couple pieces that I could have in my shop or just have for the giveaways. And I'm like, I can't justify that. Like, so the guy I got it from, I think he's just called the Bismuth Smith on Facebook. He does like live shows and stuff. He's awesome. So check him out if you need some good bismuth. He does like cute shapes and stuff too. All right. And actually, Sam, so what I do with the mystery bags, if you have a second, when I do the mystery bags, I always like to pull a card along with it just to kind of give some direction on what spirit wants you to do with the crystals or, you know, like some energy around them. So if you have an extra minute, I would love to pull you a card too, just to see what they say. And guys, remember, stay tuned because I'll be doing free card readings after this and the group reading, and then I will give away another bag if we get up to 50 viewers. So remember to keep sharing. Okay, she's down. Don't mind the lag too, because I know you probably said that you would love it like a minute ago, but I get it when I get it. All right, so let's just get some clarity and direction for Sam and her new little crystal tribe. Okay. Hey, Tiff. All right, so this is for Sam. Just a little bit of direction for your crystals. You have the Knight of Cups reversed. So the cup suit is connected to the element of water. It's the emotions, the relationships, the feelings. And the Knight is that energy that's really like charging forward, taking action. So when you put it together, the story that I feel like it's talking about Well, and the reverse kind of adds like effective thing to it too, like a new perspective as far as the Knight of Cups is usually like the knight in shining armor. So, you're in a relationship. So probably around the relationship, maybe. Sorry, just tuning in. Um, Let me just pull one more on that. So you got the Three of Wands on top of that, and that it kind of makes sense. So what I was getting from the Knight of Cups is like like an energy shift around the relationship of some sort, whether there's something that you're working through right now or something that's coming. It doesn't need to be something like a challenge. It could be like a leveling up as far as the relationship goes. But just saying that you're kind of like in a new phase of it right now. But this is important. This is kind of like the planning phase and the like charging up phase, because next is the Three of Wands. The wands is like your projects, your actions, your ambitions. And you can see he's out there standing off the cliff holding this wand. He's got the other two wands planted nice and firmly behind, saying like you have the good support system already and the good structure. But this third wand is really going to come into action. You can see there's a lot of yellow in this card, where this one is a lot of blue. This is saying like right now is kind of like the throat chakra time, the more communication and clarity. So that's why I feel like it gave you the bismuth is nice and grounding. And then the other three are more like crown chakra, intuition, connection, clearing the air, then the love. Um, so I feel like it's just saying kind of like focus on that right now, like the things in your control as far as in the home and the relationship and the level up, level up how you can right now. Because the traveling is coming, the movement and the changes are coming. So take your time here. Hopefully that makes some sense. Oh, I hope you guys are all doing so good tonight. I miss you guys. So Sam, let me know. I pulled an extra one just to like kind of tell more on the story. We're in the new moon starting tonight. We're also switching into that Taurus energy this week. And the new moon is in Taurus. So Taurus is the earth sign. It's very grounded and, can be a little bit like steady, slow and steady, or dragging its feet. So it might seem like you're kind of like stuck in the mud right now, or things are not moving along the way that they should, but it's how it's supposed to be right now. Like the messages that I keep getting for what's going on, even before this all happened, Spirit told me like, don't schedule anything for the next 2 months. Back in when was that? February, I was so overbooked, and it's like March and April, don't schedule anything. Go take a vacation. So I did, and I didn't schedule anything, and now I kind of know why. It was tell me to lay low, and they just keep telling me surrender, like just trust and surrender. We can't get too caught up in the stuff out of our control right now. We have to just trust that, all these changes that are happening right now are going to lead to something that's so much bigger than what people are thinking it is. Like, so many people want to call conspiracies and political and all that, but this is so much bigger than that. This is on a global level, like on Earth Day, we can talk about this, but we're leveling up. So we got to stay strong and stay high vibe. So just here's some messages to, kind of get us through this part. And we're in that Taurus energy right now, but it's all about new beginnings. So this is a good time to kind of like those foundations. We're still in April, which is a 4, 2020 is a 4, and that's about structure, foundation. I'm going off on a tangent, but that is just like my vision and all that I feel like I really need to say about the virus and everything. We're all experiencing a major lesson right now in our own way. It's like it's how we're going to get through it, which is going to tell us where we go from here when it's a new world. All right. So let's see. I'm just going to pull a card to go along with that. I don't think I need to pull 3. We'll see what happens. And then I'll pick you guys. All right, so this is just for everybody. Think about everything going on or any questions that you have, anything that might be stressing you out. or anything that you want to manifest and intentions that you want to put out there, even any spirit that you want to come through tonight. Send those frequencies out, send them to my deck. And as I shuffle, just kind of think about it. So when I pull the card, even if you're watching the replay tomorrow, a week from now, this card is going to go for you too. So just kind of send your energy out and we'll see what we get. I'm just going to do 3 big shuffles. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. All right. So let's see. What do they want to say for all these energies being sent our way just now? I felt that strong. I felt all kind. I felt grandmas coming in, and I felt uncles. I felt there's just like everybody. You know who came through. All right. So here's the card. So this is the Two of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords is a crossroads card. That's like one of the first things that pops out to me when I pull this card is we're in a crossroads. This is for everybody. And when you think of the crossroads, you're at a like point where you need to make a decision basically of which way you're going to go from here, right? If you're in the street, you have to decide if you're going to go that path or that path. This reverse adds like almost like a mental crossroads, you know? So it's kind of like what I was saying, like you just have to choose the energy that you're going to be using. The sword suit is the suit that connects to the challenges and the battles that we're going through. So this is saying there is like 2 different challenging paths. We'll learn a lesson whichever one we pick. It's up to our energy though of which direction we kind of like lean more towards, you know? And if you're putting out, the people that are putting out the panic and the like low vibrations right now are the ones that are going to pick one path, you know, and they're going to attract that energy. The ones that are just like kind of living in gratitude and focusing on what's in their control, they're going to go the other path and, you know, just put out that love and see what comes back. The swords, the good thing with the sword suit, it's connected to the element of air. I think of air, I think clouds, right? And the clouds always blow away. So the swords are always a temporary challenge. You know, it's there. It's going to be an important lesson, but it's not there forever. So while we're here, we just need to make the most of this lesson because what happens when you fail a test? You got to take it again and again, right, until you pass. So this is just the universe telling us, like, focus the energy on the way you want to come out of this. You know, whatever your question is that you were asking, focus your energy on the solution that you want to happen, you know, and that's hopefully what you'll manifest. And if it's not, you're still putting out energy to manifest something maybe even better. The 2 is about like making connections. So I feel like that's just an important thing too, like whether it's your connection with yourself since it's reversed or, you know, working on your connections with the people that are closest to you, just kind of like putting that all into play in the decisions that you make. So hopefully that made some sense. So that was for everybody. I think the 1 is fine. Because I feel like if we pulled of like a what would happen from, you know, when we make this decision, which way do we go? It's going to tell us like the moon, the challenge, or, you know, like the mystery is part of the lesson. It's not going to give us a clear answer. It wants us to kind of like figure the decision out ourselves. So hopefully that made sense to you guys. And, oh, hi, Marlena. Thanks for joining in tonight. So let's see. You guys are still here. There's 20 people watching. If we get to 50, I'll pull another bag. If not, maybe, like, we'll see. Maybe by, like, 11, I'll pull another bag. But first up, let's pull someone for a one-on-one reading. Not one-on-one, one on however many people are watching this video. So these take about, like, 5 minutes. So if you want to, you know, hang in and watch, or if you want to come back in 5, but you definitely have a better chance of winning the next free one if you hang in. So the way you will win is to be the first person that says 1, 2, 3, say Venus. So the first person that I see on my side of the chat that says Venus will get the first free reading tonight. So you gotta say the key word, the code word. And also, if anybody has anything cool going on, like if you're offering fun online stuff and you want to, do like join a live video, or if you just want to come in live for when your card is pulled, join on in. All right, I see you in first with the Venus. Oh, Sandra, you're welcome. Hopefully that like connected for all of you guys. All right, I see everybody else coming in, so just hang in there. We'll do another one right after this. So Gabrielle, I want you to again think about everything going on. That first card was for you too, but this we'll just like elaborate a little bit more, or maybe talk about another topic that Spirit wants to talk to you with. So we're just going to get a little extra clarity and direction for Gabrielle in one card. Hey, Nicole. All right, Gabrielle, are you ready, love? Let's see what you got. Ooh, so you have the Page of Wands. That's interesting that Sam got a face card and you're getting a face card. I did readings online the other night too, and almost everybody was getting face cards then also. It's like more kind of talking about your energy right now when you get these, instead of like if it was a minor arcana, like the Three of Wands that Sam just got. Those are more specific, where this is more just like the energy. Now the Page, where the Knight is like charging forward, taking action, the Page is kind of like the opposite energy. They're out of their comfort zone, kind of looking into the new beginnings, just really like putting themselves out there a little bit more. And the Wand represents your passions or your goals, or that one big idea that you're working on, your torch that you're lighting and you want to, take action with. This is the suit of fire. And the Page is like, I'm ready for this new beginning, or I'm in the middle of a new beginning, and where do I go? Like kind of unsure energy. But it's telling you that's exactly where you're supposed to be right now. It's kind of like validating that for you. Or if there is a new beginning that you didn't start yet, but you're considering, it's telling you like, don't let the uncertainty scare you away, because that's going to be part of it. That's part of your lesson, is kind of figuring out the footing and where to go and learning this new world that you're going into. Hopefully that makes some sense. You can see he's like out in the desert, just kind of like looking up, which I think is an important message. Look up, like look out around you instead of getting stuck in your head like a lot of us do right now. This card also has a lot of yellow and a lot of orange. Those are the lower chakras. There are, like, the yellow is your strength and your courage and your confidence. The sacral chakra is the orange. That's your joy and your pleasure and your passion, like doing the self-care thing. So I feel like if you have any, like, carnelian crystals, that's the orange ones. Any other ones, orange calcite or amber, or any yellow crystals like tiger's eye and citrine, those would be great for you to work with right now and kind of like draw the energy when you're feeling a little bit unsure or a little bit stuck. They'll kind of like reignite that fire in you. But I feel like this is just kind of like validating that for you. So I'm glad that makes sense. All right. Hey, Cynthia. Woo! Oh my gosh, thanks for coming in tonight. What's the most frustrating about this is all my friends that live so close that I can't even hang out with. But we probably could do like across the street hanging out. That might be actually kind of fun right now. All right, thank you, Gabrielle. Thanks for sharing your energy with me. That was awesome. All right, so let's see who's going to go next. I'm just going to kind of like pull from words that are around me. All right, so the first person on my end, 1, 2, 3, that says Taurus. I wonder if spelling will count. We'll see. That you're going to get the next reading. I don't think we're getting back up to 50, getting close to that. So if we get back to 25, you guys can call that for the next bag. I just want to give more bags away. Dave's going to the post office tomorrow, so it'll get out quickly. Who couldn't use some new crystals? Taurus is the word I'm waiting for. It hasn't come through yet. Stacy. All right, Stacy just came through first. My girl. All right. So I see everybody else. Stacy came in first, but just hang in if you want a reading. It's only 10 o'clock. I just shared a post on my husband's timeline that says one person says it's already o'clock. The other person says it's only 10 o'clock. And they always get married to each other. And that's like so us. Like he's going to bed. And I'm like, oh, it's only 10 o'clock. Let's keep going. I got till like 3 a.m. So yeah, I'll hang in until you guys want, until everyone goes. Unless we get real high amount of viewers, then I don't know. I can't promise that. All right, so Stacy, you came through first, so think about any questions, anything that you want to manifest, any stresses. Send it all to this deck. I'm going to do 3 quick shuffles, and we'll see what you get. Okay, gotcha. So Stacy, let's see. Ooh, I love this. All right, we got another 3. So those 3s are already coming in tonight, right? They are always like our validation. And this is the Empress reversed. And so far, they're pretty much all coming out too. Those reversals are telling us it's like validating that we are in this introspective time. And this is a major arcana card. It is like a shouting message from spirit. The Empress is it is the self-care card. She is nurturing. She is creative. She is just inspiring people with her beautiful goddess warrior energy. She is the picture of fertility and beauty and love and just vibrating on this really inspiring goddess frequency, Empress frequency. So it came out reversed. So this is telling you, embody this right now. Sit on that throne, feel confident. Don't question what's going on or what you're doing with yourself. Instead, be confident in what you're choosing to do for yourself. It's for yourself. So I'll let you connect with her again. She has every color pictured on this card. So she truly is like balanced. She's got every chakra represented. So it's saying everything is kind of in balance in there. All the energy is flowing nice and beautifully. That 3 is the number of like creativity, charm, someone who's like very social and good at networking. But you could even do that since it's reversed. It could be more of like an online version of that right now. But just be the goddess girl. You pick which goddess that you want to embody, and that, put that vibe out there. I love it. All right, Gabrielle, I see you said 25, but it still only says 22 on my end. So that's gonna be my only rule is it has to match for me too, because sometimes like someone will pop in 1 second and then leave really quick. Now it says 23. We're getting closer. So if this is 25 when I look down and someone says it, then I will choose you. All right, so Stacy, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Let's do another one, and we'll see if we get up to 25 viewers. The next number that I want you guys to, or not number, word, to win a free reading right now, we'll say goddess. Whoever says goddess first on my end will get the next free card pull. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back next week too, with all my bags, my mystery bags. If you missed the first one that was open, it was super exciting. We're getting close to opening up another one, and you can win it. All right, I have Tiffany. Tiffany, you came through first, girl. So you're gonna get the next free reading. Start to think about everything going on, any of your questions, worries, intentions that you want to put out there. Send it all to my deck. We'll do 3 shuffles together and then see what comes out for you. And hang in, I'll pull another one after this. Get some clarity and direction for Tiffany for this part of her journey. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, Chill, I'm just honored that you are here right now. All right, Tiffany, you ready? All right. So you have, let's get it clear, the Five of Pentacles reversed. Another reversal. So if you look, let me get closer again. If you look at this card, it's kind of like, honestly, almost the opposite energy of that goddess that I just pulled. This is, you could see they're walking in the snow. The one's on crutches. I don't even think they're wearing shoes. And then I always picture in this window, there's like a family inside celebrating, like having a feast, while these people are just kind of feeling left out in the cold, right? Does that, I'm playing out this landscape for you so the rest makes sense. Um, so this card has very much like that left out in the cold type of energy, or the why me, or almost like victim energy, right? Or it's very, it came out reverse, so that's more of like an introspective type of energy that you might be feeling right now, like almost feeling like letting the lower vibration of what's going on right now, or whatever is going on for you, kind of grab your attention more often than the gratitudes and the good things. It's easy to kind of get caught up in the like bad stuff that's going on around us. So I'm just thinking, just channeling in. I'm going to pull a second card on this one because I feel like it's good. One good thing about this card when it comes up, when it's the only card, is if it's the challenge to get through, it's just kind of saying these types of energies really need to be like acknowledged and released, because usually the stuff that's making us feel this way is honestly out of our control. Like if something's happening for somebody else, or if there's loss, or something that's not there that we really want, and that's what we think about, we'll be missing all kinds of good stuff. So it's kind of just saying, like, remove any of those blockages, any of those, like the dark clouds around you. See, figure them out so you can release them. The new moon is the perfect time to do that, so you can kind of clear the way for all these great new beginnings that are coming. Definitely internal battles, like Chelsea says, is totally right. But I am going to pull one more just to kind of give you a little bit of direction from here. There we go. More internal, introspective. This is Strength, a major arcana card. So the major arcana cards, they are like a screaming message from spirit. This is the 8th card in the deck. You can see she even has that infinity over her head, but when you turn it that way, it's an 8. That's what the 8 stands for, is that it's a pattern, like, and this is strength. She's looking that lion right in the mouth, and she's not scared. Your strength might be being tested, and this pattern kind of always happens in your life in one way or another, where you just feel that like your strength being tested, and you just have to stay strong and you persevere through it. You look the lion right in the mouth and you survive. So I feel like it's just kind of, see how this one just has like a little bit of yellow, and it's like the yellow is there, the bright light is there, you just might be missing it. This is telling you, like, call on that bright light inside of you. Don't worry about someone else's window. You have it in you. So call on that lion energy, call on the strength. If you do have any crystals, I love Tiger's Eye for this, because that is the crystal of strength. Think like Eye of the Tiger, Rocky Balboa, right? So that's a good one to kind of hold when you need to, here, I actually have a nice big one here. It's just like, it's courage and confidence in crystal form. It's very sturdy and structured energy. So I love this, like you could just kind of hold it, meditate, make your plan, keep one in your pocket, wear on a necklace, I have a tiger's eye earring on this side. The other side is tourmaline. Plug. I sell these in my shop if anyone needs crystals all over them. I also have tiger's eye bracelets. Shameless promotion, right? For the venusmoon.com. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, I'm so sorry. Listen, I totally feel you for that. We've lost cousins on both sides with this, and it's crazy. It really is crazy what's going on right now, and it sucks. And like, we gotta be strong. That's all we can do, right? We gotta stay strong for ourselves and for our children, and to like inspire others. But in order to stay strong, we have to like put our sanity first, you know. And the most important part of the sanity is like focusing on what's in your control and the gratitude, like kind of keeping a tunnel vision for that, because once you start thinking about all the other stuff, you start crumbling apart and then you can't be anybody's rock. So stay strong, love. Stay strong. Gabrielle, I see that you say 24, or you said 27, but it says 24 for me. So keep trying, but you know, I feel like this next one you might get it. We're one person away, so if you didn't share the video, feel free to share. Yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff in my shop. That tiger's eye I just showed you guys too is in my shop. All my bracelets I'm wearing pretty much. The cool things. And I didn't upload everything yet either. Big hug, girl. We got this. We got it. What's the alternative, right? We got to get through it. Mia, re-up the chat. All right, so it's back down to 19 for me. Oh my God, my tea is so good. It's that Yogi Relaxed Mind. It's sage and lavender. It's so cool, so chill for a tea. Okay, so let's do another reading. Shall we? Right? I know I really want to open another bag, so let's make this happen. If anyone wants to try any other decks too, if you get your word through and you're like, I'd rather figure out what my spirit is, or you know, I don't if you can read any of these, or if you just want to hear what they are, it's your choice. Oh my gosh, right? The other night I was live in my one group and I didn't have tea and I regretted it all night long. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. All right, let me stop procrastinating and think of a word. Let's do heart emoji. Go ahead. Whoever says it first on my end, heart emoji. That's an easy one, right? We all have that in our like quick saves. Has anyone been doing anything fun online lately? Like there's so many cool meditations, yoga classes. My girl Lucia's doing her singing bowls online. Maria Miller, I see you first with heart emoji, bro. All right, and these are going pretty quick, so you know I could get through everybody in the next hour that's here if you guys really want. All right, so Maria Miller, go ahead, think about everything going on, questions, worries, stress, intentions, people. Send it all to the cards. Let's see what you get. So we are calling on some clarity and direction for Maria for this part of her journey. I guess I didn't really give you time to pick another deck, but if you still want another deck, you know. Oh my gosh, TikToks are so funny. I wish I could I barely have the attention span to get on Facebook, let alone there's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, who can keep up? But I follow it because Nick Hexum has one and he is adorable. All right, so let's see, Maria. I know. So Bridget, so this is something I say pretty much a couple times in every show is there is such a bad lag when I do the lives, but I feel like I get it when I'm supposed to, the person, that's why I say whoever comes through for me first is going to get it. And the other ones are kind of lagged on purpose. If you're meant to get a reading tonight, come through, but it's just what comes through on my end. So let's see, this is Maria's card, another major arcana, and this is the 4. And we're in 4 month and 4 year. So that 4 is a big number for you right now. I would definitely take the 4 as a validation number. And what I mean by that, when you're hiking and you see the mile markers that you're where you're supposed to be on the hike, that's the 4 for you right now. So if you see the clock and it says 444, or You know what I mean. I'm sure you know the fours already. And the fours in numerology are really about, think of four, a square. That's your foundation structure, really control. It's your stability, your security. So that's a very important message for you right now. And that's definitely what the Emperor stands for as well. Like, look at him so sturdy in his throne. This is the card of power and control, authority. Like, look how he's just like so confident there. He is given no crap about anything. And when it's right side up, I mean, this could even be talking about like an authoritative male or authoritative figure in your life, but it came out reversed. So I feel like it's really talking to you. Like, this is the time for you to be setting the foundation and focusing on the control and really like getting into your power. Stability, yep. Oh, Stacey, that's a good point. Sometimes, like, I watch a lot of lives and I'll notice the lag starts getting worse and worse. And if I leave it and come back or like close Facebook and come back, it's usually better. Go ahead and follow the Venus Moon or facebook.com/the Venus Moon to like stay up to date on these because they're pretty fun. Yes. I'm going to pull another card because I feel like the major arcanas are a very broad message, and hopefully this next one will give you just like a little bit more direction on where to go with this structure that you're working on. Another major. When I get a lot of majors, like they want to talk. The major arcanas to me are like the title of a book, where the other cards are more like the words. So this is the Hermit. I mean, this card explains right now, right? Oh, I see it. It says 28. Stacy, you just came through. Stacy was the first one on my side to say 25. So Stacy's going to get the next bag after this reading, and then we'll do some more readings. And hello, everyone that's just in. Thank you, guys. We're just finishing up Maria Miller's reading. And Spirit's telling me to pull one more card on this because it's two majors. If the third one's a major, Spirit, I'm going to have to cut you off because everyone needs a turn. But when I get major after major, it's like they just want to keep talking. So the Hermit card is literally like the card of introspection, isolation, and it came out reversed, adding even more introspective energy to it. So it's really saying like this is a time for you to be in your head and to be on the plan and working on the goals and maybe like shifting things and reprioritizing things. He still has the wand in his hand. That's the passions and the goals and the project. And he's got the light in the other hand, which is like the light at the end of the tunnel, like it's there. But these cards together are really like saying you are meant to be in this time right now. Like it's validating it for you. Like this is an important time for you to really be focusing on that leveling up that you're going to be doing. So one more, let's see. All right, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. And you can see in this card, there's 8 different coins around. 6 of them are hanging up. One of them is on the floor, kind of like doesn't need to be worked on anymore. And then that 7th one is really like focused in on. This came out right side up, but it's a grayer card. So I'm going to say, talk about more what will happen after this. And this is a very busy card. This person's got 8 different projects going on around them. The pentacles are the things in your control, the physical things, the job, money, home, health, family, like the things that you can actually control. And there's like a lot going on around you. And I always think of, I don't know if you could see in the back here, but there's a castle back there. And to me, that signifies kind of like stepping away from the home for a little bit, or, like having to be a little bit more distant for a little bit, or even like traveling, working away from home, traveling for work. It's telling you that's going to come, that time is going to come. It's not, you're not going to be in this forever, but Spirit wants you to be really focusing on this part and not on this part yet, because, like focus this on the goal instead of like wishing that you were already there, if that makes sense, and like really take advantage of this introspective time because it's the time for you to be kind of setting the foundation for even bigger and better things. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so Maria, Spirit is here. They're with you. They're there. I actually feel a couple different people around you too, like strong. There's men and women. You have a good support system, like in the spirit realm and in this dimension. So, feel supported and just trust. Trust that everything is where it's supposed to be right now. All right, so Stacy, are you ready? Oh, hey, Tara and Lara. Oh my gosh, I miss you. I miss all of you. So, Stacy, are you ready? I put my bowl over here with Sam's stuff in it. Let me. For anyone who missed the first one, should I show it all again? Here, just a quick sneak peek. This was in Sam's bag. She got to pick a bismuth blind bag on top of her blind bag. So she got smoky quartz, a black palm stone, a rose quartz, and this gorgeous piece of bismuth that does not like to focus. She's shy, but I know Sam can get pictures if she wants. Yeah, so that was the first blind bag that we opened tonight, and that was right at the top of the show. So if you want to watch the excitement, you can go back and watch the replay. It's right in the beginning. Okay, so Stacy, you're up next. All right, are you ready, my love? All right, so these are the mystery bags. And for anyone that didn't see in the beginning, the reason I'm giving these free mystery bags away tonight is because next Wednesday, I'm going to have 100 of these made up. So you guys can buy them before the show. They're $10 a bag now. I got rid of that whole 15 for the first and then 10 for the rest because it got confusing for me and for everybody else. So they're just all $10 now for a mystery bag. You can buy as many as you want. I mean, up to 100. Once they sell out, that's night. But there are some really fun prizes in these. And then I also have fun stuff on my shop too, so you can check on there, thevenusmoon.com/shop. You can pre-buy bags for the show. So anyone that pre-buys them will get to go first. And then if you tune into the show and buy during the show, then you'll just have to wait. It's, I think, $6 flat rate shipping. So you can buy your mystery bags and anything else that you want. And then next Wednesday, the 29th at 9 p.m., I'm going to start that show. And we'll do the same thing. I'll let you guys pick your bags, just like Stacy is about to demonstrate for us. Maybe I'll do one more. After this, we'll see. Chelsea, I know. Oh, and Stacy already knows she thinks. She's like, girl, the pink's been calling me. And of course, I just sent your package out today, but that's perfect because Dave forgot to put your card in it that I wrote for you. It's nothing important, but it's still I put a lot of love into that card and he forgot to put it in. So now I have a package to send you. So ready? Let's put you guys there. Keep our dish so I can put them in there. So the tea that I have is, it's called Yogi. I actually ordered it on Amazon because I didn't want to go to the store, but Whole Foods sells it. I'm pretty sure everybody, ShopRite, Wegmans, I bought it from. So I don't know if you can see the label, but you recognize it. No, yeah. Yogi tea, and this is called Clear Mind. Clear Mind. Makes me nice and chilled out. I have them all. I literally have so many of their teas, though. They're great. Stacy, I'm keeping you in suspense. All right, so let's see what's first. The flavor of this tea is lavender and sage, which if I was going to make a tea, that's what I would use, lavender and sage, and probably add juniper too. So, and the lavender and sage are both very cleansing and calming. All right, enough chit chat. Let's see what Stacy got in her bag. It's funny too because as I was making these bags, I'd put one in and be like, they told me what crystals were in, so I couldn't question it. So up is a nice big hunk of sodalite. This is good for the throat chakra, the community, the clarity, communication. This is right along with that number 3 energy, the goddess energy, the empress, because it's connected to the creativity too, and that like, you know, the throat is nice and clear and things are flowing clearly. Clearly, I'm not wearing enough of it tonight. I do have lapis for the throat, but I wanted to wear the earring, but I couldn't find where I put mine. So there you go. That is the first one. Next is, ooh, this was such a pretty one. It's an amethyst, but the color of it, you're not going to be able to catch it on camera, I'm sure. She's got a couple little chevrons in there. So already these two crystals together, I feel like are very like up here chakras, you know, working more with the intuition and the communication on a more psychic level. Next up, so cute. It is a little quartz moon, and I picked this one for the new moon. Let me see if it will show up in the dish. Come on, moon. Well, Amethyst wants to jump. This is why I need an assistant, really. Nope. I don't want to take it out because it's like so safe in there. She's like a pretty icy little piece of quartz. I know it kind of looks like there might be a face on it, but there's not. And you could see through it. And it's like textured, almost like a rough textured moon. You'll see. And I loved this, especially like for making grids for the new moon or for the full moon. Kind of like put the moon in the middle and then, you know, expand on that, or just even like hold it to your third eye to connect. But wait, more. There's one more thing in here. Chelsea, you're hired. All right, let's see. I don't remember what this one was. This is for you. So again, my terrible handwriting, but just so you could see. This says Labradorite. I spelt it real fast. Labradorite prize. What is that, you might ask? And it's so funny because Stacy lives in Arizona. This is a beautiful piece of Labradorite, a nice big hunk with gorgeous flash to it from Sedona. I bought it in Sedona. So it's got that freaking awesome energy in it. Look, it's got rainbows. The other side is raw, which I love too. Like, if you look at it long enough, you can see some rainbows in there too. And the bottom is nice and flat so you can stand it. Oh, can you? Yeah. I was like, I know I've been standing it. You stand it like that. It's so pretty. So here's everybody together. Oh my gosh, the flash. Wait till you see it in person. I feel like I should put the flashlight on it. I'm going to make everything go flying. I want you guys to see everything together, but I am not coordinated enough for this. It is such a pretty. I actually have one more, but I'm not putting it in my shop. I'm saving it for the show on Wednesday. So that's the only way to get the other one from Sedona, is to join me on Wednesday, the 29th, 9 p.m. There you go. The moon in front. Look at that freaking flash. Ah! Stacy, this piece is going to tell you things. Let me pull you a card to just go along with it. No, Labradorite is one of my favorites. I'm usually wearing it all over me, but I switched it up tonight. Hey, Shakira, I'm actually doing free readings tonight, so hang in there. I'm going to give a code word in a minute for someone to win one. But first, I'm just going to let Stacy know a message to go along with her crystals. And once you buy the blind bags on the show on Wednesday, you'll all get messages with your crystals too. Okay, let's see. So Stacy, This is the Three of Swords reversed. With this card, I feel like this is doing a lot of shadow work. Like that's part of your calling for right now. Because these three swords, you can see they're like stabbed into heart. Those are some deep scars that might still be in there that either he might have like suppressed or tried to not think about, or like, but they're still there. It's like that wounded feeling and that those scars that are a part of you. The rainstorm around them. So I feel like these crystals are here to just kind of like help you release any of the residual stuff, identify what these three big swords are that are in your heart that are at you with this new moon energy, or once you get these, maybe save it for the full moon. That's really great for releasing and cleansing. But maybe write the list 1 to 3 and figure out what these three big swords are that can be, that you need to kind of release control from. Because what happens is when we kind of hold on to these swords, they'll project energy onto other people for us, like, or onto situations. We'll be like, oh, it's not going to work out because that happened. But it doesn't have to always be that way. You have that intuition. So hopefully that makes sense. And these guys are here to help you. Oh, what a fun freaking set. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I have an excuse to send your card now. And I apologize because I packed everything up so cute for you and for Tiff and everybody else. And then Dave gets to the post office and he's like rearranging things. That's how the card got left out because, he's trying to keep it cost effective because I only charge $5. Everyone's shipments is always so much more than that. On my website, it's $6. We take care of it. We just try to make it a little bit easier on our own wallets. But yes, if you want to check out anything on my website, thevenusmoon.com/shop, there's not a lot on there, but everything on there is like picked with a lot of love and intention. And, I always put Reiki energy into everything before I send it. So it's like really charged up. Okay, if you want to wait, Cece, that's fine too. Oh my gosh, Sandra, isn't it? I love that poster so much. Asbury Park too, so it's got the Jersey vibe in it. Oh my gosh, hopefully you guys can still see me. My computer is saying, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. I don't know what that means. It's still showing up on my phone. So hopefully you guys can still see me. If anything happens, like, let me know. But let's do another free reading, you guys. That was so much fun. So I have 2 more blind bags left, red and brown. Maybe I'll give 1 or 2 more away. Oh my God, and there's fun stuff in them all. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you, Tara. I'm honored. I'm honored that someone with such a beautiful spirit just said that to me. Thank you. It's lagging. Ah. All right. Yeah, because this. Hmm. Oh, I can click stream health. Maybe it's our. Sometimes spirit gets a little crazy. The energy gets too much for the video to handle. Hmm. Well, oh my God, you guys are making me blush. You're so nice. I love you all. All right, so some people are saying it's not bad. So let's see what happens. I'm going to hang in a little bit longer, and if it gets really bad, then I could always end the video and then start a new one. The timer's still going, but my video, it just says, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. It happens. We're just going to go with the flow. We'll see how this next reading goes. Maybe whoever's getting the reading right now, like Spirit's really freaking out about. There's so much around me I can't even pinpoint because they're all just like such beautiful energies. I want to sit and connect with them all and, you know, give all their messages. But there's 18 of you, and you all have a couple. Some of you have a lot more than a couple. So we'll see what comes through. All right, so let's see. The next word that we're going to say is do a test. Stacey, what does that mean? How do I do a test? My test will be who gets through right now, and if it's clear enough. All right, here's a challenging one. The first one on my end, when I count to 3, that says 1, 2, 3, Labradorite. Since I couldn't spell it, let's see who gets it first. That's my test. And then whoever comes through with first with Labradorite is going to get the next free reading. We're going to do one card, but we'll see. I have all these other fun decks too. Lara, you came through. Woohoo! And it's spelled correctly. I'm impressed. All right, my love. So think about everything going on. Any questions? Take a nice deep breath in with me. Let's connect. And breathe out. All right. Think about any stress, any worries, any intentions that you want to set, any spirit that you want to come through. Send it all to the deck. Send it all to me. And let's get you some clarity, guidance, and direction. Okay. Oh, I can't even see it this time. Wow. Oh, I thought it was the Emperor again. It's the Hierophant. Oh, that's the only problem because it's lagged on here. I'm still shuffling on my end and I can't see my video now. So I don't know if it's going to be clear to you guys. So I'll just like kind of let it hang out there a minute. I'll tell you about this card and then I might either need to reset or consider that spirit saying like, you know what, this is going to be a quick show tonight and that's it. We'll see what happens. But so Lara, the message that goes along with the Hierophant card is it's really a card of like traditions and values. This is the 5th card in the deck. And that just surprised me. I'm like, is it? Yeah, the 5th card. The 5 in numerology is a number of like freedom, almost like, you know, like being released from the chains and breaking free and being able to breathe a little bit easier. Even like thinking of change as like an adventure instead of, you know, a scary thing. But with this one, it's kind of saying like your values might all be tossed around right now, like things up in the air and, you know, like the traditional things that you were kind of holding on to or your expectations or your, you know, maybe more traditional goals that you had in mind are really asking to be questioned right now. You know, I feel like this is a card telling you, like validating that this isn't a time that you have to really feel like you need to conform. It's more of a time to reevaluate the values that, you know, think about the values that your parents taught you and that the people around you want you to feel, and then figure out which ones you agree with and which ones you kind of want to change up a little bit. Maybe even make a list of 5 different important values to you and, you know, have your own like values to live by. And not to worry so much about the other people's judgments because everyone has their own values and it doesn't have to define you and the way that you live your life. So that's kind of what I feel like Spirit's asking you to do right now is like, that's your work to be looking into, is really figure out what's important, you know, like what's the priorities right now, and what things you can kind of like release the old school values or whatever that aren't really serving you for this next part of the journey once we're kind of like let back out loose. All right, my love. So hopefully that made sense. That's so funny. All these major arcanas coming through tonight. Like, they want to talk. They want to talk, but I'm getting a little upset about my video not working. So maybe I'm just gonna take that as spirit. Like, I listen to them. They're never wrong. I feel like this is just their kind of way of telling me, keep it nice and short and sweet tonight. It was an hour and 15 minutes. I could go all night, but you know, they're right. I gotta wake up early with Gabby tomorrow. So we are gonna call it a night. I know that was kind of like fast, but I appreciate you guys in here so much tonight. That was so much fun. Definitely, I'll try and come on another night this week. Now, since I have this gorgeous office down here now in my own basement, you know, my family's asleep. I can just come hang out with you guys all night. I don't have to worry about taking things down, setting them up. I have all my crystals here if anyone wants to go in my shop and check it out and see what I got. I got some really beautiful new bracelets in. One of them is called Try Tiger's Eye. It's got Tiger's Eye, Hawk's Eye, which is the blue version, and Dragon's Eye, which is the red version. I am wearing one tonight too. I love them. I got black labradorite. Um, Surprisingly, I'm not wearing that, but I am wearing a regular labradorite. Black labradorite, also known as larkovite, or also known as black moonstone. Gorgeous. It still has those like little flashes in it. Um, what else did I get? I got lapis, which I'm wearing. I got aventurine that I'm wearing. And then all these other fun bracelets. Let me move it a little closer if you guys want to see. There is hematite, fluorite. I think I have one tourmaline bracelet left. Some shungite smoky quartz, regular tiger's eye, rutilated quartz, or no, tourmalated quartz, and onyx as well. I have some fun keychains. I have gorgeous pendulums in stock. Um, I'll just show you a few of my things before I sign off. I mean, I can't see them, so I'm not going to worry too much about focusing. You know, like getting the focus in. Where can you go? Just so you guys can see some of the fun things I have. These beautiful angels came in. They're rose quartz. They're about 3 inches tall. They're nice and like heavy. I love these. I always like to keep one around to represent, like I assign angels to my angels, right? Spirit. And it's, you set that intention in there and you kind of like program that crystal with that love and that support that you would be getting from them, and you keep them somewhere nearby, or you put them in your grid nearby. You could put it, like I have one in Gabby's room watching over her. That's supposed to represent these Nona. I have Nona in my grid too. I love them. I have blue ones to represent my Uncle Willie around. So, you know, if you feel like you need that little extra angel support, I love these. This is, I believe, 22 on the website. I try to be super fair with my prices. I always go around and search like Google, Etsy, anywhere else that has something comparable. I always try to go a little bit less than them because I love you guys and I don't want to, you know, I try to keep it fair and like competitive. You know, I don't want them coming after me for being too low, but I keep it less. I have one of these pendulums left. You guys, speaking of like connecting to angels, this, I don't think it's going to focus well, but it's Angel Light pendulum with these gorgeous Swarovski crystals, and it's got this angel on the top. You actually could see this nice and clear on the website, but the Angel Light is a crystal also that kind of opens up that connection with spirit. So if you want to directly connect with them to ask a question, these are perfect for that. I love the Angel Light. I think I have one left. I have a few other, this one's mine. I love it so much I kept one for myself. There's some raw quartz pendulums and a few other ones on there, but that's beautiful. I have some mala beads. Oh, I don't think my mala beads are listed actually. Tons of tumbles. So if you click crystals a la carte, there's tons of different tumbled stones listed in there. I didn't post everything yet. I have like necklaces and stuff, but I think I might put them in the giveaways. Um, I got rutilated quartz in, you guys. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen rutilated quartz? This one, go to the website under Crystal a la carte because I took a really pretty picture of one with like the blades all going through it. It's like threads of gold, and that's really good for like realigning and balancing all the chakras. There's so many fun things on that site and so many fun things to come. And you can pre-order your blind bags on there, so order as many as you want. Um, I'll probably make about 100 depending on how many bags I actually have. These two will be in the show either later this week or maybe I won't get on it again until Wednesday. We'll see what happens and we'll go with the flow. I have a candle from the Cat and Crystal to go in one that I love. A secret space candle is going to be in a mystery bag. I have the mala beads. I'll probably put one of them in. Maybe I'll put an angel in a mystery bag. Yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff to give away. A lot. Trust me when I say that. Some very special crystals, a lot of stuff from Sedona that I didn't list on my website because I just kind of want that to be between us, you know? Like, I don't want anyone from anywhere to just be like, oh, I want this Sedona blue lace agate. No, that's special for you guys. So, what was the last one? How do I forget that fast? What did I pick up last? Maybe the pendulum? Angel Light pendulum? I think I only have one left on the site though, so don't everyone go rush over there. And it's only $13 too, which I couldn't find any others online. So I was like, I could definitely charge a lot more. I was tempted to make it 33, but 13 was the number that came through, so I kept it small. Oh, I have these on the site too. If anyone needs like I have the bags, like you could see I use mine all the time. I love it with the Flower of Life. So actually when I do readings, I'll even use it as a grid for my crystals. And then bigger grids if you have crystals too. These are only $10 each. This is more of like a silky material with the gold. This is velvet with the white. They're on my website, $10 each. And then this I think is like $6 or $8. I don't remember. There's not that many. So, and I think all my wholesalers are MIA right now, which I understand. Then I have two of these in stock. I don't know if I listed them. These are $12. These are really fun. It's like the big tapestry, so you could use it as an altar cloth or like, you know, hang it. And it's got the Flower of Life. I'm obsessed with the Flower of Life. All right, you guys. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank everybody for joining me in tonight. This was so much fun. I'm sorry it couldn't be longer, but we're just going to trust it and go with the flow. And maybe next time I'll crack into one of these other decks. If you want to do a private reading with me too, those are available on my website as well. You can read a little bit more about me and what I do on there too. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. This was really fun. Like I needed some high vibe tribe time. So I can't wait to see you all in person and hug you and, you know, oh my God, my hugs are going to be so awkward coming out of this because I'm going to not let go of anybody. We're going to do some fun stuff. All the singing bowls, all the drum circles, all the meditations. I'm actually planning to do a crystal grid class online too, but I'll let you guys know more about that soon. All right. So good night, everybody. Be good, stay positive, love your lives, and focus on the things in your control because that's really all we'd be doing right now anyway. All right. Good night. Yay.